Alright, welcome. Today we're going to be doing a quick review and unboxing of the R8 Recovery Roller. Alright, so I've actually had this roller for, I'm going to say, about almost 10 months right now. I have Alpine White. I got it, I'd say, about 10 months ago. This is a product I absolutely love it. I use it probably 5 times a week. Almost, I wouldn't say daily, but pretty close to using it daily. The only issue with the R8 Recovery Roller is, as you might know, is the high price tag. So in Canada, it's about 190 bucks. But that being said, I'm pretty sure it's worth the value. It just depends on, I guess, your price point, how much you're willing to spend, and so on. One of the reasons why I'm talking about it today, even though I've had it for a long time, is because I decided to upgrade to one of the newer rollers. Like I said, I think it's a great product. Is it anything fancier than foam rolling? I'm going to say no. But so pretty much what you're paying for is a very expensive foam roller. So you're going to probably ask me, why would I spend 190 bucks on a product that I could pretty much foam roll and get the same thing? And my answer to that is pretty much because I hate foam rolling. I hate the process of foam rolling. I hate having to take one of these, lie on the ground, roll for 20 minutes while you're trying to tilt your head to watch the television. All those sort of things, that bothers me. My shoulders end up hurting after. I probably don't even stay down there that long. But the good thing about the R8 is pretty much I can sit there, watch TV, go about my daily business, even on the computer, anything like that, on my phone, well, if I'm playing a little YouTube video off my phone, while I can continue rolling. So I get the same effects as foam rolling without actually lying down and doing that. Does it get all the positions? Probably not. You're never going to be able to do your back, anything upper body, not so much. But for runners and cyclists, I think it is a great product. So that being said, it comes down to, for me, if I'm going to use it more, then it's definitely worth it. So I was a bit skeptical the first few months when I got it, thinking, is it really worth it? Or when I thought about it even before purchasing it, is am I really going to spend this much money and not use it that much? So like I said, if it's going to get you out the door, going to make you stay healthy, as opposed to looking at a foam roller, not spending as much time, it's definitely worth the bill. Okay, so the box, as you guys know, or you might not know, comes in a very fancy box. Obviously, they've done a really good job making it pretty high end. Gives you that. You also get a fancy carrying case, and the reason why I'm showing you this, even though it's not an unboxing video of this, is because this is what I need. So the reason why we're looking at this today is because this is the magic key here, or the upgrading key that I'm going to need in order to insert a new roller. So let's just dash that aside. I had to go digging for this, or actually I left it in the box, but if for whatever reason you lose the little key, you always can use, I think it's a 2mm Allen key to get the job done. So in Canada, in Toronto, one of the only few places that you can get the R8 roller is Black Toe Running. This is not any way affiliated with them. This is just how I happened to purchase it. Last time I purchased the actual R8, I went down to the shop because of now COVID restrictions. I had to place an order online, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm pretty happy with it. I ordered it Friday afternoon, is now Tuesday afternoon, and it came. Right, I got the email yesterday saying it was shipped. Today, landed in your mailbox. And there we go. So, what I'm upgrading to is this the super deep roller. One of the forums earlier when I was looking if it was worth upgrading one of these rollers to the super deep, a lot of people said you can just use the edge of the R8, like this kind of pointy part here, to really dig in, And I'll be honest with you, it worked for the first little bit, but like I said, especially now, I usually go to either chiro or physio 2 times a month, just to kind of get some manual done. But because of the situation we find ourselves in, that is no longer an option. So now I'm relying on my different modalities, and one of the things that I think I needed to upgrade was the super deep insert. And the insert itself was 40 bucks. We'll find out if it's well worth the upgrade, and that's why we are here. So when you slide it out, that is it right there. Nothing too fancy. Little user guide. Oh, and it even does come with another key. I wasn't sure if it did, but good thing to note, probably because people could easily lose it and or misplace theirs from the original time they got it till now. So, you know, the black's gonna look a little fancy. I think the super plush is white, if I'm not mistaken. So, super plush never really had a thought I would ever need. Some people do have it. I know someone who does have it, and that's because they roll out their calves, and they say they use it definitely for so it doesn't impact the bone. But for me, I usually go through the side for the calves, so that is not an issue there. All right, so I'll just show you how this is done. Never done this before, so we'll see how ease of use. You guys are going to see the ease of use of actually replacing. There's a little spring action there. I don't know if that's meant to do that or what. Maybe it is meant to stay in there while I do that. Let's find out. Good question that I thought of after I just recently saw, this is I believe the newest version of the R8, and they do sell, I did see someone on a Facebook group post the previous version of the R8 on sale. So I wonder if these insert or the newer rollers, because if you don't know the previous version, if you are looking it up, it does have like almost looks like roller blades or like inline wheels. The newer version, as you guys can see, is almost one solid piece. So I don't know, you'd have to call R8 to find out. Sorry, R8 is a recovery roll to find out if it is actually, if you can use the new inserts on the older models or not. So I don't know if there was a simple swap. I did, like I said, I did see the older version on sale, or sorry, on a Facebook group, going for $100. So you know what, I thought that actually wasn't a bad price. I kind of thought maybe do I need another one, but clearly I don't. But pretty simple right now, nothing too hard. Inserting the new roller, pretty straightforward. Just making sure it's aligned, all the pieces line up nicely. A little hand tight there. Trying to align this. If I, nope, didn't drop a washer or anything. Good thing is, yeah, there is no washer. There's nothing really to get misplaced or misaligned. It is kind of a tight squeeze. I guess that's a good thing, trying to put it in the last little bit, just so you know the rollers aren't going to come flying off. And voila, it's in. Moment of truth. Super deep. You know what? First impressions, not bad. You know, oh, there we go. Hitting some spots a little harder. Yeah, there you go. So I assume, I guess, with the super deep is the roller is a little firmer, and as you can tell by the grooves there, it is intended to dig a little deeper. So first impressions, let me flip it over. Yeah, there's a little bit of a little difference. Am I sold? I'm gonna say it's an okay of an upgrade. If this was different times, I probably would have tried it on in stores and really made my decision for myself there. Right now, am I satisfied? There is a little bit more pressure. Is it noticeable? I'm gonna say minimal. You know, I can take a few more rolls on it later on after a workout to see if I really feel a difference. Yeah, I can come back, or I'll even link in the description later on what my final impressions are. But for the most part, that was really just to show you that I am pretty satisfied with the R8 in general. I think it is a pretty good product. Like I said, if it's something you're going to use more instead of a foam roller, then it definitely is worth it. However, if you're already using your foam roller and you're okay with getting on the ground and lying down and doing it, and you're pretty good and religious at doing that, then by all means, this might not be worth it for you. But for someone like me, would still like the massage, but you know, don't want to go in the hassle of lying on the ground, or you know, a 10-minute roll ends up only being 2 minutes because you don't want to be there, then this would be a product to look into. All right, so that's it for now. Leave any questions below. That was your quick unboxing, a little bit of review, as well as installing the new roller for the R8.